welcome to episode 4 of The OK Show. I'm your host, Lucy Hazard, and this is Jeff Piattelli. There'll be more music from him coming up later on. So, talking of things coming up, we're going to be brushing up on our history with Heritage Week. We're going to be learning how to cosplay with our very own Kelowna Fan Experience. And talking about playing, we're going to find out more about the Lake Country Indoor Children's Festival, as well as hanging around at the Art Gallery. All that coming up next on The OK Show.
I'm here with two very special guests, Dawn Knox, who is the president of the Heritage Society, and Jennifer Garner, who is with the museum. So we have Heritage Week is upon us, and it's going all across Canada. Dawn, can you tell us a little bit about what is Heritage Week?
So the federal jurisdiction wanted to promote heritage. The idea is to make people more aware of not just old buildings, but where we've come from, because heritage also covers built heritage, natural heritage, and cultural heritage. So it covers the whole thing. And it's a way of celebrating the whole aspect of where we've come from as a society.
Great. And there's lots of very exciting events on for the rest of this week. Lots of mystery events. There's the Mystery at the Museum and the History Mystery Bus Tour.
That's right.
Jennifer, tell us about those.
Sure thing. So
Yeah.
on Friday at the Heritage Museum, there is our Mystery at the Museum event. It's for families, for kids, for anybody who wants to come and participate. And the premise is that at night, some of our objects get into a little bit of mischief and something's gone missing. And so your job is to come down and decode some clues and figure out what happened. So that's our Mystery at the Museum on Friday. Okay. Then on Saturday, we have our History Mystery Bus Tour. So the participants, they get on a bus and a real Kelowna mystery is unfolded as we go to different historic locations around the city.
Oh, that's great. And how long is the bus tour?
The bus tour is from 1 to 4 p.m.
Okay.
Registration is required, and now we are full for the bus tour, but I do want people to know about it because there's been so much interest. We're really hoping to be able to run it again sometime. So check the museum website, check our social media, and hopefully we can do another one in the summer.
Okay, so this is the first time that you've done this kind of thing.
We've done it for a couple of years now. Last year we changed the format of the Mystery Bus Tour and people really enjoyed it. So we're going with that format where we've chosen this a true Kelowna story to unfold.
Okay, and what other events are on for this Heritage Week?
Certainly, there's stuff happening everywhere. So the Downtown Library is doing a STEAM event with the Men's Shed Club. So there'll be children's activities. They have a green screen that the children can dress up in historic costumes and choose different backgrounds. So that'll be really fun. And Westbank First Nation is celebrating their artists on Friday. So down at their community gymnasium, they have a full day and evening event with artists and activities, entertainment, all kinds of things.
Wow, it sounds like a jam-packed fun weekend. Dawn, can you tell us a little bit more about why it's important for us to really connect with our history?
By celebrating our history and our heritage, we get a sense of where we came from. Kelowna 200 years ago was First Nations territory. They lived quite happily, and there's been a lot of changes since then. So by being aware and having a chance to investigate and find out more about those changes gives us a better sense of where we are as a community now.
Mm-hmm. And just a question, what excites you guys about this week personally? What's something that's really exciting for you about Heritage Week?
I think Heritage Week is great because there's so much stuff happening that there really is something for everybody. So whatever your interests are, there's something that's happening for you. So check everything out. Go do something that's different. Go to a different cultural organization that you've never gone to before. There's really something for everybody.
Sure. The wrap-up actually is one of our sponsors. The Eldorado Hotel is celebrating a high tea. I believe that's Sunday. And there's 2 sittings, so that's well worth taking in. There's a presentation on heritage trees. There's something for everybody.
Sounds like an amazing week. So you don't want to miss Heritage Week, which is this running for the rest of this weekend. And now back to Jeff Piattelli.
Lady in black, there's no turning back. Should've learned my lesson when I could. Misunderstood, do like I should, but still don't seem to get you. No, I can't get you off my mind. I think that you and I should go for a little ride. We could take our time driving through the night. I know you'll be fine if you just hold me tight. We could get so high, just like them satellites, like satellites. Lady in black, there's no turning back. Should've learned my lesson when I could. Between the lines, misread the signs. I loved you like the way you knew I would. So many faces in this crowd, but I can't get you off my mind. And I think that you and I should go for a little ride. We could take our time driving through the night. I know you'll be fine if you just hold me tight. We could get so high, just like them satellites, like satellites. Like satellites. I think you and I should go for a little ride. We could take our time driving. I know you'll be fine if you just hold me tight. We could get so high, it's like them satellites, like satellites, like satellites, like satellites, like satellites.
I am here with Jeff Piattelli. Jeff, that was a wonderful performance. I've got a couple of questions for you. You're a singer-songwriter, are you not?
I am, yes.
So you
That's
write
what I
all
said.
your own songs, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are some of your musical inspirations?
So my inspirations, when I was growing up, I was a big fan of John Mayer and Jack Johnson, my boys. And yeah, that kind of style I like to incorporate a little bit of different genres into my own sound. So, but those are two big influences for sure.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And every musician has their ultimate goals. Where do you really want your music to take you?
Oh, I want to be sitting on a pile of mud. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I enjoy playing music because it's something I like to do, and I more so like connecting with people. It's not about, for me, it's not necessarily about being anything or going anywhere as long as I get to do what I like and people enjoy it.
Awesome, it's all about the passion, that's
Yeah.
great. So Kelowna's got a wonderful musical venue, and there's just a lot of opportunity to play all over the Okanagan. What have been some of your favorite personal performance experiences?
So I decided to capitalize on Kelowna has lots of events, it's like weddings and wineries and stuff like that. So we're a bit of a tourism town. So I found my niche was doing those kind of events. What I like is that I get to go see so much beautiful scenery and meet new people, and obviously the Okanagan is such a beautiful place. So I feel very lucky that I get to do that.
That's awesome. And musically, you obviously feel very connected to your song. So what is probably really hard to choose, but what is your most favorite, most connected song you've written? What's your favorite performance song?
So I have this one song that I wrote. It's called "Listen In," and it's about the journey of a musician, because it's a very hard one. Take it from me, and it hits close home with me because it's about pursuing your dream and everything that comes along with that. So that's probably my most favorite song.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, as a performer, you get an opportunity to meet lots of people and perform for lots of different types of people and different experiences. Have you met anybody that's really impacted your musical career?
You know what? I would have a hard time picking one person specifically. There's a ton of talented people in the Okanagan, and they all have their own. They all have their own kind of special thing about them, and things that you could take from them and admire. And I think the whole community as a whole is great.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeff. And now we're going to go over to Lucy, who is talking to Gabby Urban about the Lake Country Children's Festival.
Hi, and here we're joined with Gabby Urban, who is the co-producer of the Children's Indoor Festival in Lake Country. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell me all the things about this Children's Festival, like children, indoor, go.
Yeah, so this is the third year that we've been producing it. It's produced by the District of Lake Country. It's sponsored by TD. It's just a thing that we get together like with the community. It's just all for the kids.
What kind of events are taking place? Is it just the one day? Is it a full weekend?
Yeah, so it's the one day. It's on March 3rd from 11 till 3. Okay. We're using all of our space this year, so we're using 2 different gyms, a huge foyer, and then our theater. So we have like over 40 vendors. We're bringing back Leaf David, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, he's a magician, and he's really great with the kids. So he's going to be doing 2 sets instead of 1, which is great. And then something new this year, too, that I'm quite excited about is that we are bringing stuffy riders in.
What is a stuffy rider?
So they're in the mall, and you can just like rent them, and you can just ride around the mall. And they're these like big mobile stuffy riders.
Like the little cuddly toys you can sit on that I've been dying to
Me
do
too.
for so.
I know.
So what are the age restrictions on this children's event?
I hope I can go on it myself. Yeah, so we're getting 5 of them, and they're just going to be in one of the gyms, and the kids are just going to ride around on them. So I'm super excited about that.
That's awesome. And is this all ages? Is it a certain age group? Or?
I'm not really sure. Probably like a 5 and up. They're quite
Oh, for the whole event? For the
whole event, yeah, it's all ages. Yeah.
All ages?
Yeah.
So even big kids like me can come along and play?
Yeah, if you want to get your face painted.
Absolutely. Can I get sparkles?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we actually have somebody coming in this year that's doing like sparkle spray in your hair. So it's like a sparkle dye spray. Yeah.
So maybe you could just time it that you have an event that evening, you go out, get your face painted, get your hair sparkled.
Yeah, get some henna done, yeah.
Oh, nice. And so how did this come to be? You said it's your 3rd year doing this, so what started it all?
After I graduated from the Center for Arts and Technology, my boss, Ryan, he just kind of got me on board, and he was like, hey, I'm doing this children's festival. You want to help me plan it? So I assisted with him the first year, and then the past 2 years I've been producing it.
And what is the purpose of the Children's Festival? Like, what is your goal with
Our goal is just to bring the whole community together and just have something fun for the kids to do. Something that's indoors. It's quite cold out right now.
Right.
And it's just it's for all ages. So we've got like things for little tots to do. We've got a bunch of mega blocks that they can play with. We've got, dance competitions going through. Leaf David, vendors. So it's just something for everybody to do. Yeah,
So you could come and make a day out of it. Is there going to be food available?
Yeah, so we're going to have our concession open where we sell like hot dogs, chips, popcorn and stuff, and then we have Kelly's coming again. So they're going to bring their food truck for some ponchos.
Solid choices.
Yeah.
And do you have any, you said TD is a sponsor. Now, is this a charity event? Is there anything with that? Or is it just an opportunity for the community to get together and just kind of give the
opportunity, and it's just something that we all try to pull together to make one fantastic fun day for the kids.
Awesome. So where can we find out more information about this?
So we have our Facebook page. It's just the Lake Country Indoor Children's Festival, and then also on the District of Lake Country page as well.
I'm Josie, and I'm here with Melissa Spraga. And if you're wondering what that lovely noise behind me is, well, that would be the Kelowna Rockets game. So that's how live we really are. Now, I'm here with Melissa, and we are going to be talking about a really, really exciting event happening in Kelowna called KFX, the Kelowna Fan Experience. Now, I've been told that this year's extra special. Why is it so special, Melissa?
Absolutely, Josie. So this year is our 5th birthday, which is amazing. The first year we did this, we didn't really expect too much out of it, and it keeps growing and growing, and the community's embracing it. And last year we had 4,000 people in attendance. Coming from nothing, we had no idea what to expect, and now it's huge. It's for everybody.
That's incredible. So yeah, you said it's for everybody. I understand that it's an incredibly family-friendly experience, fun for everyone.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And to be honest, when I first started getting involved with the event, I didn't know much about Comic-Cons. I didn't know what to expect. And when I got there, I was just blown away. There is events for young children. There's a little bit more risque events for older adults with mature personalities. And over 60 vendors, over 30 live performances and experiences that you can enjoy. And honestly, something for everybody, and it's so welcoming. Everybody's welcome to come in, and everybody's happy. The energy is positive and uplifting. It's amazing to be a part of.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So I've heard through the grapevine that KFX will be hosting a lot of very exceptional talent, some celebrity guests. Can you tell us who a few of those celebrity guests are going to be?
Yeah, absolutely. For the Riverdale fans out there, we've got one of our favorite villains. Her name is Natalie Bolt. She was also in District 9 as well, so she's quite famous. She's done a lot, and she's just brilliant to talk to. We've also got a gentleman named Alex Ponovic, and he was in Planet of the Apes and Van Helsing, and not bad to look at either, Josie. But don't tell anybody else. We've got Spandy Andy, who's returned again, and he's this amazing character who has made a living out of wearing spandex and traveling around the world, dancing and making people smile. Our personal favorite, who we were talking about, PJ Phil, who's the man. Yes. If you grew up in the 90s, you know PJ Phil from MTV. He's just incredible. Gary Jones from Stargate 1, which is just, if you're into that world, he is top of the charts. And we've got cosplayers, which they're amazing. These people put effort and hours into their costumes, and they turn themselves into these characters that you just can't even imagine. And a lot of the costumes they're homemade. They actually make them from scratch. Yeah, our girl Bethany right here, that's her little pin. She's gonna be back, and she's very talented.
That's so exciting. So you've got everything from cosplayers to celebrity guests to Dungeons & Dragons Live and kids events and all sorts of things. What is your personal favorite?
Just one? I can only pick one?
We'll start with one.
We'll tie them all together,
yeah, there
right?
we go.
My personal favorite is we're looking at making it very interactive, and we're going to have sort of a retro lounge in the Black Box Theater. So we're bringing old school video games in, so regular NES and Sega, Genesis, and Pong, and we're bringing in a record player listening station. We've got a disco ball and a ping pong table, and it's going to be licensed as well, so we'll be serving alcohol and just a chance to sit down and chat with people and talk about the history and the evolution of gaming in general and music, for that example. We've also got the debaters, which is phenomenal. They are essentially live stand-up and a quiz show where they debate on a certain topic, and it's hilarious. You got to see it.
Well, that sounds incredible. So much fun. Thank you, Melissa. And now we are going to go over to Anita, who is with Laura from the Kelowna Art Gallery.
Thank you so much for that, Josie. Yes, I am here with Laura Wiley, the Public Programming Coordinator for the Kelowna Art Gallery. Now, Laura, the Art Gallery is such a gem for our city, and I'm sure many people do not know of all the wonderful things you can see and do at the gallery. So please enlighten us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my goodness, I could be here all night. But just some of our top programs that we have going on right now. We have a really, really popular Family Sundays program. It's every Sunday from 12 to 4. It gives families an opportunity to come down to the gallery for the afternoon, try out some art activities that explore a whole range of media, and then they have an opportunity to get an exhibition tour and go see some of our current exhibitions. Another huge one that we have is our tour program. So our tour program is for everybody. We've been doing tours not only for school tours, but ESL groups. We've been doing seniors tours. We've been doing teacher education workshops. So those we really adapt to suit whatever the needs are of anybody that calls me up and says, hey, can we come down for a tour? And I say, you bet. So we always try to throw in a fun art activity with all of those adults as well. Another thing, because it's almost March, we have our art break camps coming up. That's a huge one that's really popular every year. It's 2 weeks of camps for kids ages 5 to 12 that get to explore a whole range of art activities. The activities are all led by professional local artists, and they're going to get a chance to go around downtown, the cultural district, and explore some of the public art. So I'm really, really excited to share just some of the little bits of programs, but more information about all of our programs is available on our website.
Okay, wow, sounds like that there's so much available for all ages, all different groups. Tell us about some of the current and upcoming exhibits that are here. Yeah.
So right now we have 4 exhibition spaces. First is our community art space, and that's in the very front area of the gallery. That's always free. Then we have 2 gallery spaces and an outside courtyard garden space. The community exhibition space right now actually has a really interesting project that was put together by a group of professors from UBCO. It was about 70 students from all different faculties that kind of came together and created this really cool interdisciplinary collaboration. One part of that show actually has 45 different cardboard sculptures that are either life-size or larger than life, meticulously detailed cardboard sculptures. From there, a lot of the other students were kind of inspired by those objects and created performances or videos and things in response to them. So that's the really cool one that's right in the front that people see as soon as they come in the door. Our other 2 spaces right now feature 2 local artists, Joyce M. Hall and Gary Pearson. They are phenomenal to work with, but what's really cool is to be celebrating local artists here that have actually shown their work internationally. Joyce went to an artist residency in Haida Gwaii a couple of years ago, and what she's painted is an 18-foot installation, painting installation made up of 9 canvases that depict her experience in Haida Gwaii. And Gary's show, Gary Pearson, his is a selection of works from the last 15 years. So that includes paintings, drawings, videos, a whole variety of stuff. So there's some really great opportunities for people to come and see very different art in the exhibition.
Wow, It all sounds so amazing. Now, everybody loves the word free. So I hear that you have different events and times when the public can come in for free.
Yeah.
So when are those?
So yes, free. It's really important to us at the gallery that we make sure our programs and what we offer is accessible to everybody. And so what we have is actually free Thursdays. So from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Thursdays, every single Thursday, it's free admission for everyone.
Wow.
So really cool opportunity for anybody, families and stuff to come down and check out what we have. The last thing that's free that I really, really want to mention is our Art Lab studio space. So our Art Lab, a lot of people don't realize, is open all the time to anybody to come in and check out. And we have in the space are self-guided art lessons with artist quality materials free for visitors to use as they wish. So that's always there and always open to the public.
Wow. So even an opportunity to experience, to play with art yourself when you visit the art gallery, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Laura. Really appreciate your time here. And now we are back to Jeff Piattelli.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jeff Piattelli, and this is a song off my new EP called When I Met You. I wake up every morning with you on my mind, and I'm feeling like I'm late to bed. Check on the time so I get ready for work. I gotta be in by 9, and I wonder what you're doing. I hear that song that reminds me of you. I sing along and I take in the view. It won't be long till it's just us two, and I wonder what you're doing. So won't you lay right beside me and whisper Your words were crystal clear when I met you. It's so easy to stay and it's so hard to go. We could lie in the rain and nobody knows that I see your pain, even though it don't show. And I wonder what you're doing. If you fall down, I'll pick you up. If you fall down, you can count on us. So won't you lay right beside me and whisper in my ear, because you talk so politely. Your words were crystal clear when I met you. When I met you. When I met you. So won't you lay right beside me and whisper in my ear, because you talk so politely. Oh, your words were crystal clear when I met you. 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 When I met you.
Yay! Well, thank you, Jeff, and thank you for watching. Remember, you too can be a part of all of this, both in front of and behind the scenes. But until next time, I've been your host, Lucy Hazelwood, and you've been watching The OK Show.